What's up YouTube, Varnesh here and welcome to the channel. This video is going to be the first of a few videos that I have scheduled for you while I'm out of the country. And first up, I wanted to let you in on one of my favorite epic weapons in Infinite Warfare, the RPR Bosozoku. Let's dig right in. Now, the RPR Bosozoku is one of the 3 epic weapons that are locked behind the Quartermaster collection, meaning the only way to get this RPR variant is to get it out of a supply drop. There is no crafting for this weapon. Folks have been talking about this weapon since the beta, and since Infinity Ward teased its special perk. Now, the perks for the Bosozoku are below the belt and stability. Stability, as we all know, reduces recoil and stacks with foregrip. Below the belt is probably one of the most random perks in Infinite Warfare. It causes the Bosozoku to do increased damage to the groin instead of headshots, and has a little nut icon on the perk image. I think this is just gold in terms of the folks over at Infinity Ward showing that they can have a little fun with their weapons, but still make them viable in-game. And how can someone not notice the awesome pink paint job that comes with the Bosozoku? As a submachine gun weapon, I've said this many times in many different videos, but the RPR Evo is likely my single favorite weapon class in the game right now. The RPR allows for individuals to cater their engagements to their liking. Do you want to rush? Perfect. There's a submachine gun mode for you. You want to put some distance between you and your enemy? Perfect. There is an assault rifle mode for you. This versatility to be able to switch up modes on the fly and around corners is invaluable in a game like Infinite Warfare. So that alone makes the RPR an amazing weapon. But what about the Bosozoku? Well, right away, I like the fact that it has stability on it. As a submachine gun, the weapon does tend to kick pretty well. So the reduced recoil, especially if you stack it with a foregrip, is great. I don't think you'll ever hear anyone complaining that their weapon has too much stability. So what about below the belt? Does it make the weapon worth using? How often does the bonus groin damage actually occur? Well, let me show you a still shot, some footage, so you can see what it actually looks like when you get a groin shot. Unlike headshots where there is a minimal sound or anything to let you know you got a headshot, there's a bright red indicator to let you know when you get a groin shot. It looks like this. And let me tell you, playing a game and seeing that pop up is extremely rewarding. I remember playing Black Ops 3 and loving it when I heard the headshot sound pop off in my headset. You get the same kind of excitement with the Bosozoku and its groin shot indicator. From my experience of using this weapon, I get more groin shots when I'm using the Bosozoku in SMG mode and rushing. It's just the nature of saying, oh crap, there's a dude in front of me, and spraying and praying sometimes. When I'm in assault rifle mode, I usually have just a little bit more time to line up my shots and find myself going for the head just out of muscle memory anyways. Find myself thinking a lot more where I need to aim when I'm using the Bosozoku. So much so I wish I thought about my aim that much when using other weapons. The reason behind this is I want to make sure I'm using the weapon to the best of its ability. So I end up having to think about aiming towards the groin on my enemy. I'm still not convinced that this is a good thing for average players in Infinite Warfare. The reason I say that is because every single other weapon in the game does increased headshot damage. And here you have a weapon that is causing you to think about shooting someone in the groin for extra damage. It almost seems counterintuitive to me. I find myself playing with the Bosozoku for a game or two and then needing to switch weapons due to my map type or something else. And I struggle for a couple minutes on making sure that I'm aiming for the headshot instead of the groin shot. This is why I don't find myself using it as often as I would like to. I do my best when I sit down to play for the day, say an hour or two, and just use the Bosozoku only. By the end of my time playing, I'm hitting groin shots left and right pretty easily. It just takes practice. So say you got the RPR Bosozoku from a supply drop. Should you use it? Heck yes. Like I mentioned earlier, that red groin shot indicator is probably the single most rewarding thing about this weapon. Not to mention it's just fun overall. Is there possibly a better variant you could be using for the RPR? Yeah, there's a good chance. But you could be the person running around the map with a bright pink RPR Evo, making everyone jealous you have a Quartermaster collection weapon. And let's be honest, sometimes these epic weapons are all about making other folks jealous who don't have it. Are you not into making folks jealous? Keep in mind that if you think you'll have a hard time switching between the Bosozoku and something else because of shooting away from the head, you may want to choose something different. The Bosozoku is a blast to play with. But to use it, you just need to be aware of where your shots are going and if you need to adjust. I just worry that if I use it too much, it will affect my ability to get headshots with other weapons. So that's something to take into consideration. Have you played with the Bosozoku or have another Quartermaster collection weapon? Let me know down in the comments below which one is your favorite. Don't forget to check out the other epic weapon reviews on the channel and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see and want to join the community here. If you enjoyed this video specifically, I sure would appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. Until next time.